Yo guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video I will tell you how to optimize your GPU for more FPS, smoother gameplay and better performance in overall. So before starting the video, make sure to like and subscribe as it does help a lot, and let's start. So go to the search bar and type in graphic settings. You will see this will pop up actually. So you click on it and make sure if you have an option here. For me, the option is hardware accelerated GPU scheduling. Make sure to enable that. If it's a different option, read all it says and turn it on if it does improve something. Like you see here, it reduces latency, improve performance. So that's actually a good option to enable. The next thing we are going to do is we want to make sure our game is set to high performance in Windows. For example, in this video I will show how you do it with Fortnite. You can do it with other games too, so no problems with that. So you click on browse. You want to make sure use desktop app, not Microsoft app. So desktop app, then browse, and then like I said, I will show you how to do it with Fortnite. But first of all, I will bring you to the main page, this PC, as I just want to give some quick info about that. If you have two drives, make sure to install your game on your second drive. This will reduce stuttering and may give you less frame drops, but it does stutter less because you don't run your game on the same drive where Windows is installed. So I installed Fortnite on my D drive in the game folder, Fortnite game, binaries, Win64. Then you see these four applications. Most people say that the first application, the Win64 shipping, you only have to add that one and put it on high performance, but I do recommend you put them all on high performance, as this will give more performance overall, like a bit faster loading screen, and your game will start a bit faster if you add the launcher too actually. So I'm just gonna add them all four. I'll start the first one, second one, the third one, and the last one. So then you want to make sure you put it on high performance and not power saving, as power saving might give some troubles, as on some PCs the power saving is integrated graphics, so it might be conflicted if you choose it by accident. So make sure it's on high performance, all four. There's actually like no need to put it on power saving, as this will degrade performance big. After you've done this step, then you can actually close this, and the next thing we are going to do is actually by turning off some visual options to reduce the GPU load from Windows. So go to the Windows logo, go to settings and go to system, then scroll down or click on about. The next thing you want to click on is advanced system settings. Then you see this, so you see the performance and click on settings. Then copy these settings, click on custom, not adjust for best performance, as the adjust for best performance does turn off some things you might want to turn on just for, for yourself, as it is better. Smooth edges of screen fonts and show window content while dragging, and show thumbnails instead of icons, as this is an important one as you're making videos, so you are making sure you see the thumbnails and not just a video icon. After you've done that, click on apply, okay, and then okay. Then you can actually close this actually too. So for the last part, I will give you the best NVIDIA control settings. If you have an AMD card, you can search up the best AMD control panel settings. But like for this board, it's for NVIDIA only. So if you have an NVIDIA graphics card and you have NVIDIA control panel installed, right click on your desktop, click on NVIDIA control panel, and then it will open. Make sure to use my preference emphasizing performance, not on in the middle, but like on performance. That's as it is actually important to have some performance, you know, better FPS, less stuttering and stuff. The manage these settings. This is where these settings give you the most advantage for improving FPS or decreasing delay. So make sure sharpening is off, scaling is disabled. Make sure anti-aliasing is off, anisotropic filtering is off, and bind occlusion off. Just copy these settings. These are the best settings for less stuttering, most FPS. The low latency mode on or on ultra, that's a personal preference. Like I never use VSync on any game, so that's why it's on. Actually, it's basically the same. Max frame rate off, as this will give you input delay if you use a frame rate capper from NVIDIA control panel. OpenGL rendering GPU, make sure to choose your GPU. If you have more GPUs, make sure to choose the GPU you want to game on. Power management mode, make sure it is on maximum performance. What this does is actually it gives the max performance all the time, even on idle. So it might use more power when it's not needed, but like that's up to you. But like it 100% gives the most FPS, as it does give max power in games. So yeah, even if you play the games on low settings, it will not like downclock the GPU, so it will always work on its highest memory speed. So I prefer you choose maximum performance, but like it's an option. Preferred refresh rate now is available. If you don't have it, that's no problem. Shadow cache on, texture filtering on, texture filtering negative load bias allow, texture filtering quality on high performance, and texture filtering trilinear optimization on. The threaded optimization, make sure if you have like 6 cores and 6 threads or more, then you can turn it on. Otherwise, I don't recommend turning it on because it will give more delay in games, as you will overload your CPU. Triple buffering off, vertical sync off, and yeah, you can leave this port as default. Configure surround and physics. Make sure to choose the GPU. If you choose a GPU, you won't get much FPS, as the game uses your CPU instead of your GPU. It runs the physics on your CPU, you know, so that's why it's important why you should choose your GPU for the physics, as your GPU is made for it. Change resolution. Well, there's nothing you should change here actually, unless you want custom resolution. But what I do recommend, if you have a second screen, like I have a second screen, it's the Dell, make sure you use NVIDIA color settings and these settings. It gives beautiful colors, but it gives delay, so don't use it on your main screen. My main 144 Hz, so I use the default one. And for desktop and size and positioning, I recommend to use default. Same with other ones. After you've done this step, you can close this. And if this video helped you a lot, make sure to like it. Comment down below how much FPS you gained. And see you in the next video. Bye guys.